So in this video, I wanted to talk about filter culture. Well, what is filter culture, you ask? Well, when I think of it, I think back to when I would scroll through the social media feeds of people and look at what they were doing or what they did. But then one day I watched this video, I'm pretty sure it was from Gary Vee, and he said that everything that everyone posts on social media is just what they want you to see. You know, for those that don't know, I think I was in like grade 10 or something like that when Instagram first stepped on the scene as the new kid, you know, the new age, the new thing that everybody was on. At first, everybody was just posting everything, like what they wore that day, what they had for dinner, their baby pictures, you know, everything, because it was new, it was the thing to do, and it was the honeymoon phase, right? But then posts slowed down and everyone started curating their feeds to make it look a certain way. And I remember having a conversation with someone a long time ago when I was still posting to my gaming channel about posting at the correct time for it to get the most exposure and the most amount of likes and the most engagement. And I know it was all in good faith, but I just didn't think that I had to conform to the norms of letting social media run my life. But staying on the topic of curating feeds and social media being a highlight reel, let's talk about this one story that came out a couple years ago. Let's talk about Kevin Love, an NBA player who currently plays for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So this story is from a couple years ago when he had a panic attack in the middle of a game right after halftime, and he basically had to leave the game. Basically what happened was he had unpaid emotional debt that all caught up to him all at once. He was stressed, he wasn't sleeping well, you know, things like that. To make a long story short, he ended up opening up about his mental health problems and even wrote this whole letter addressed to everyone experiencing mental health problems, which I'll link down below for you to read if you'd like, and he was met with a lot of applause. Other players like former Raptors star DeMar DeRozan started opening up about mental health issues he was experiencing, and it really started a movement in the NBA about the mental health of players. Kevin and DeMar both seem fine from what I can tell right now, but that's actually a really good transition into my next topic. So as you can see from right here, this is November 2017 when he had his panic attack, right? And as you can see from all these tabs, I've definitely been doing my research. Obviously, that was before like he came out with the whole like mental health thing. So I went back on his Instagram, right? And like I was looking at all these posts. You know, here he is. This was he. Keep in mind, he could have still been going through his whole like mental health thing here, but you never could have known. Look, he's here playing basketball, he's swimming here, he's in San Francisco here. This is after they won the finals. You know, this is some commercial for whatever. He's wearing a suit. You know, he looks like a nice clean guy here. Here he is with J.R. Smith. You know, he's looking sharp. You know, Banana Republic. Boom, there you go. Like, keep in mind that he was going through, look, after they won the Eastern Conference championship, or was that the finals? I don't know, I can't tell. But it was May 26th. So yeah, that was Eastern Conference. You know, so he's going through like all these things here, right? And then, you know, you scroll up, here he is, boom, he's here with a nice car, nice suit, you know. It's Kevin Love. Like, nobody would realize or nobody would have known that he was going through anything. Here he is on probably the NBA photo shoot day. Again, another suit, looking sharp. Here he is with Richard Jefferson. That was after they won the championship with the parade. Boom, here he is again. Halloween, again, looking sharp, right? All these things. Here he is congratulating LeBron again. And then here he is again playing basketball. Boom, him and Russell Westbrook when they were at UCLA. Him and his wife, or his girl, I don't know, I don't want to assume. You know, just posting stuff. Here he is again with, I'm not sure what this was for. Oh, it's for like a clothing line or, you know, something. Here he is with his wife again looking sharp. You know, like he had like, for me just looking at this and me taking this at face value, like you wouldn't have known he was ever going through anything. Here he is again getting honored at UCLA. Again, looking sharp. This is when something that he posted for Phil Knight, the guy who created Nike. And then, this was March 6th. Like the thing came out in November, so he was still posting stuff. But if I didn't read that article about him and I just followed him on here, like I wouldn't have known he was going through, you know, any mental health thing. After he kind of came out with the whole mental health thing, this was when, you know, he started posting stuff. Then DeMar DeRozan started posting stuff. But even DeMar DeRozan, he said like you know, he wasn't having like the best time. Maybe it was after he got traded, you know, this, that, whatever. Like, but you wouldn't have known, right? Here he is going to the plane. He's at his game, laughing. You know, he's at a protest. Here he is again playing ball. You know, he's in Compton, nice car, California. Him and Kobe, him and his kids. And I'm pretty sure that's his dad. I'm pretty sure his dad just recently passed away. Here he is again. Like, so I guess the thing that I'm trying to say is that just because, hold on, let me flip this around. Oh, there we go. So, you know, I guess like the thing I'm trying to say is, well, let me move this to the middle. There we go. So, you know, I guess you can kind of understand, or I'm hoping that you understand what I'm saying. Like, just because, you know, this person posts that they went on vacation, and, you know, like, even just because somebody goes on vacation doesn't mean that, you know, their life is all like, you know, sunshine and rainbows. Like, it could mean that deep down, you know, like I said, they're lost, they're depressed, they're this, they're that. Like, so it's all like, next time you're looking at somebody's feed and you're comparing yourself to somebody, like, you know, always remember that, like, it's all, I mean, in reality, it's all just bullshit.
Fairy dust.
You know what I mean? Like, anybody could post, like, I could post something and say, oh, look, I went to, you know, I went to Sweden, right? And I could post a bunch of pictures, and you would think that, you know, look at this guy, he goes to Sweden, you know, this, that, whatever, his life is so sick. But in reality, after I come back home, like, I don't know what I'm doing, right? I'm just here making videos. I have no idea where I'm going in life. My arm's getting tired, and, you know, like, that's it. So next time you find yourself comparing yourself to other people, just forget all that. Just focus on your life, focus on what you're doing, and, you know, that's basically it. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. My arm is hurting very bad from holding this camera, and yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. So I hope you understand the message that I'm trying to convey here, and see that, you know, you shouldn't believe everything that you see on social media. I'll give you a perfect example. Let's use me. Let's scroll all the way down on my Instagram feed. Put it on one of the sides of me. So scrolling down, you'll see, okay, you know, he makes videos, he has a girl, he reviews books, you know, all these things. And then when you get to the bottom, you see my first post was of me scaring my girl. And, you know, on the surface, you see, oh, look how much fun he's having with his girl and stuff like that. But what you don't see is that that video was posted a year and a bit after my mom passed away. And deep down inside, I was still dealing with the sadness, and I was still emotionally dealing with and accepting what had happened. But to someone from the outside looking in, they wouldn't know what I was going through. They would just see a normal kid, whatever that means, in his 20s. Now let me be clear, I'm not saying that everybody's depressed and they're hiding their true feelings from the world and things like that, but I don't want you to think that, oh, my life is so boring compared to this person just because you looked at their feed. There are multiple people I know that post, oh yeah, they went on vacation, but deep down they're lost in life. Another person buys a car, but they don't show anyone they're in debt. And someone else buys a house, but their marriage is falling apart and they're on the brink of a divorce. Go search for how many posts there are for engagement on Instagram. Better yet, let me do it for you. There are 15.1 million posts of engagement on Instagram right now. Now go search for divorce. Don't worry about it, I already did it. It's 1.5 million. 10% compared to engagement. And don't get it twisted, anybody could look good on anything. Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, you know, it's not only for Instagram, it's for any social media. And, you know, it can even be that way in real life. It got so bad that Instagram had to start hiding likes in 2019. And you can't tell me that, oh, it was just an experiment and this and that. No, they saw how many people were wrapping their self-worth up in social media likes. There are literally people out there that get sad when their picture or video doesn't get a certain amount of virtual thumbs up, something that is made up. If you're one of those people, find something better to do. I'm being so serious right now. But look, I'm not here to demonize social media. We can use it to reconnect with lost friends. We can use it to call family members on the other side of the world. We can use it to bring light to things that are wrong in the world. You know, we can use it for entertainment when we just want to turn our brains off. But just like sugar and alcohol, they can be harmful when abused, which isn't good for any of the parties involved. And as always, thanks for watching.